Es geht mir gut, danke. Und dir?
Auch. Mir geht's auch gut, danke.
Schön. Heute müssen wir Deutsch lernen. Dabei, es ist Freitag. Es Freitag ist.
Ja, denn
Possibly.
es ist
there any of
Freitag.
that?
It's not dabei, it's denn es ist Freitag.
Right, okay. So we started well. Welcome to the show. And this is Ask Angelika visits Görlitz. Görlitz, is that the correct pronunciation?
Görlitz. The emphasis is on the first syllable. Görlitz.
So it's like a U, Görlitz.
Yeah, right, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Would you like to explain why we're going to Görlitz?
Until a few days ago, I didn't even know. So those who've been watching before, we're working our way through the alphabet. And today I was supposed to find a place beginning with G. And I actually searched Google for German cities beginning with G, and then thought, which one shall I take? And my eye caught the word Görlitz, and I checked it out, and I found a few interesting facts, which I hope you will enjoy.
And we're back. So the way that this works is that Angelika has put together 10 sentences today in German and English. I'm going to read out the German. Angelika is going to correct me, and then we're going to translate the sentences. If you're watching live, thank you. If you're watching on the replay, you can still translate the sentences and pronounce the sentences as we go along. So without further ado, let's start with phrase number 1. Görlitz ist die östlichste Stadt Deutschlands.
Yeah, almost. You're missing out a st there. Görlitz ist die östlichste Stadt Deutschlands.
Östlichste. So can you say that again?
Görlitz
Just the one word.
Ist die östlichste.
Östlichste.
Yeah. The reason why I'm emphasizing that is because östliche and östlichste means slightly different things.
Okay. Right. Well, I'll try and translate it then. Görlitz is the easternmost city in Germany.
Yeah, and that's actually correct. So if we'd had Görlitz is die östliche Stadt Deutschlands, that would have just meant Görlitz is the eastern city of Germany, but it's actually the easternmost or the most eastern city in Germany.
So the translation is Görlitz is the easternmost city in Germany. Very good. And phrase 2. Phrase 2 is, just a minute, I get these sentences before the day, but I didn't actually read them. So I'm doing this as you're doing this. Das bedeutet, dass in Deutschland die Sonne zuerst in Görlitz aufgeht.
Yeah, a little bit of a fun fact, really. Das bedeutet, dass in Deutschland die Sonne zuerst in Görlitz aufgeht.
Okay. That means that in Germany, the sun rises in Görlitz first.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one, which is the translation. Oh, very close. Okay. I must be getting the hang of this. Phrase 3. Oh, 2071 wurde Görlitz zum ersten Mal erwähnt und 303 bekam es seine Stadtrechte. I mangled that, gone.
Yeah, that would have been perfect if it hadn't been for the numbers, wasn't it? And it's not 2071. We haven't had that year yet. It's 1071. And then the next one, sorry, 1071 or 1071 even, I'm not sure, wurde Görlitz zum ersten Mal erwähnt und 1303 bekam es seine Stadtrechte.
Okay. 1071. Görlitz was for the first time. Well, it was correct. Görlitz was founded in 1071, and in 1303 became its city Trächte. Ich bedeutet, ich weiß nicht Trächte.
Okay, well, first of all, it may have been founded in 1071. Erwähnt is it was mentioned the first time, so it may have even been around a bit earlier. And bekam is one of those false friends, because bekommen doesn't mean to become. It means to get.
Yeah,
and Stadtrechte is its town charter. It became a city or a town.
Yeah. Understood. Right. Phrase 4. No, that's translation, which agrees with what Angelika just said. So there we have it. Okay. I will read all of these out at the end of the program. Görlitz blieb im Zweiten Weltkrieg von Zerstörungen fast völlig verschont.
Ja, Görlitz blieb im Zweiten Weltkrieg von Zerstörungen fast völlig verschont.
Blieb. In the Second World War, Görlitz, I don't know, I'm lost on this one, Angelika. Help me.
Well, verschont bleiben is sort of to be spared from destruction. And the fast means almost or nearly, fast völlig is almost or nearly completely. So it was almost completely spared from destruction. I can't even say the English now. Destruction during World War II.
It's not just me. This is live. There's no do it again thing. Yeah, okay, so it's spared from destruction. Find out. Let's go to the official translation. Görlitz was almost completely spared destruction during the Second World War. Okay, phrase 5. Die historische Altstadt blieb erhalten.
Ja, die historische Altstadt blieb erhalten.
The historical town was left unscathed.
A little bit more. Altstadt, old town.
That's what I said.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear it then. I just heard town.
Yeah, sorry. The historical old town escaped.
Or was preserved, to stay preserved.
Yeah. Okay, fine. And phrase 6. Görlitz hat über 4000 Baudenkmäler.
Yeah,
Baudenkmäler.
This is sometimes tricky when you've got a compound noun and you don't know it, and you put the break in the wrong place because it looks like it makes sense. But here it's Bau and then Denkmäler. So Görlitz hat über 4000 Baudenkmäler.
Baudenkmäler. Well, okay. I'm going to say Görlitz has over 4,000, but because I can't pronounce it, I can't possibly know what it means. Was ist Baudenkmäler?
Right, Denkmal is a monument. Denkmäler makes it plural. And Bau, it comes from bauen, or it's the buildings, it's architectural monuments rather than a statue.
That might well be one of them behind me.
It could well be.
Because this photograph is from Görlitz.
I did wonder about it, so it could well be one of those.
Yeah, in my library of backdrops that I use, I've got all the German cities we've visited. Yeah, so I could, when we do a 27th show mentioning all 26 of them, I can quickly.
All right, yeah. I mean, I'm impressed with the number 4,000, because when I did a bit of research on Devizes, I found out that Devizes, I know Devizes is only a small place, but it has got over, or at least, or something like this, 500 listed buildings,
Wow.
which I always thought is an impressive number.
It is.
But 4,000,
Yep.
that is a huge amount.
Okay, it is, and the official translation is Görlitz has over 4,000 architectural monuments. Okay, and we'll try and find after the show a walking tour. I'll post a link so you can actually go on a walking tour of Görlitz. Phrase 7. Görlitz ist eine beliebte Film. I'm going to take my time on this. Filmdrehstandort.
Yeah, that's it. You've got it. Görlitz ist ein beliebter Filmdrehstandort.
Okay, Görlitz is a leading.
Now, beliebter is not leading.
No.
No.
Well known.
Beliebt is popular. Yeah, well known, I guess. No, I'm not sure. Well known, popular is slightly different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it the same? I don't know.
Well, obviously the translations are going to say popular. So Görlitz is a popular film place. It's a popular place to film.
Yeah, a popular film shooting location. Standort is a location.
Location is the word I was shooting for. Görlitz is a popular film shooting location. Phrase 8.
Which is a follow-up. Second part.
Sentence. Yeah. I've heard of Bollywood. I have never heard of Görlitz.
No. Especially because of the spelling, isn't it? if you say Görlitz in English, you're expecting it to be spelled as a G-I-R-L.
Yeah, Bollywood, Hollywood, Görlitz. There you have it. That's the three of them. It's also known as Görlitz.
Well, it's also known. Weshalb is that's why it's also known as Görlitz. But I'd never heard that before either.
I've never heard that either. It's got to be in Eastern Germany, which is why it's called Görlitz. Okay, phrase 9. And we've already had a discussion about this one. I mean, we can tell a Tarantino story in a minute, but phrase 8. Inglourious Bastards und der Verleser wurden dort ZB.
Ah, we've had this before. Zum Beispiel.
Zum Beispiel.
Yeah.
Okay. Inglourious Bastards und der Verleser wurden dort zum Beispiel gedreht.
Gedreht, yeah. It's der Vorleser. So again, the emphasis is on the first syllable.
Okay. Right. Inglourious Bastards, which is the name of the film, and Der Vorleser, which remain the name of the film as well.
No, there is an English version of it.
Right, we'll come back to that. Laser, something reader, for reader, beginning. No, never mind. Yeah, the both films were actually made in the city.
In Görlitz, yeah. Zum Beispiel is for example. When I looked which films are being made there are a lot of German films, and I thought, well, that may not mean anything to the American and English and non-German audience, let's say this way. But I found those two, which are well known. Inglourious Bastards is well known. Der Vorleser in English is the reader. And I know in the UK, at least, that's often the book and the film is used for German A-level studies.
Okay.
So I thought I'd use those two.
In the translation, we still get Inglourious Bastards with an E, and the reader were filmed there, for example. Now, what's the Tarantino story behind Inglourious Bastards? Why did he spell it wrong, Angelika?
Well, no, I think first of all, you were telling me off, weren't you? You spelt it wrong.
Yes.
And I said, no, I said, that's how you spell it. And but I don't actually know why. So I Googled it, and I found that is a question that other people have asked. And they said, why is it spelled wrong? And at some film festival, Tarantino just said, I'm never going to explain that.
If you won't explain it, we'll never know.
No, it just is.
It just is. One of those things. Right, phrase 10, final phrase for today. Von 1995 bis 2016 bekam Görlitz jedes Jahr eine anonyme Spende von einer halben Million Euro.
Ja, ein Anonyme. Von 1995 bis 2016 bekam Görlitz jedes Jahr eine anonyme Spende von einer halben Million Euro.
Right. Okay. From 1995 to 2016, Görlitz was.
Now remember, bekommen is not to be or to become. It's to get.
Okay, remind me again.
To get, or it got. Received.
Received. Görlitz received each year an anonymous donation from over €500,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I remember reading about that one a few years ago, but I'd forgotten all about it. That's quite impressive.
I did ask you who the anonymous person was, but there's no way of knowing, is there?
No, okay. I looked it up. It started in 95, which was when we still had the D-mark before the euro. And before the euro came, it was a donation of 1 million D-mark. And then that got changed into about 500,000. It's quite an impressive amount, I think.
It is. Right, let's go back to the beginning. And would you like to read the German sentences and I'll read the translations?
Okay.
Would that be good? Okay, so we're going to go through 10 again. And this time you're spared my German. It's actually spoken correctly.
It's
over to you. It's over to you.
Görlitz ist die östlichste Stadt Deutschlands.
Which translates to Görlitz is the easternmost city in Germany.
Das bedeutet, dass in Deutschland die Sonne zuerst in Görlitz aufgeht.
This means that in Germany, the sun rises first in Görlitz.
(1071) wurde Görlitz zum ersten Mal erwähnt und 1303 bekam es seine Stadtrechte.
Translation 3. In 1071, Görlitz was mentioned for the first time, and in 1303, it got its town charter.
Görlitz blieb im Zweiten Weltkrieg von Zerstörungen fast völlig verschont.
Görlitz was almost completely spared destruction during the Second World War.
Die historische Altstadt blieb erhalten.
The historic old town was preserved.
Görlitz hat über 4000 Baudenkmäler.
Görlitz has over 4,000 architectural monuments.
Görlitz ist ein beliebter Filmdrehstandort.
Görlitz is a popular film shooting location.
Weshalb es auch Görlitz genannt wird.
I don't believe this one. Which is why it's called Görlitz. Oh dear. Phrase 9.
Inglourious Basterds und Der Vorleser wurden dort zum Beispiel gedreht.
But it has some good films made there. Inglourious Basterds and The Reader were filmed there, for example.
Von 1995 bis 2016 bekam Görlitz jedes Jahr eine anonyme Spende von einer halben Million Euro.
From 1995 to 2016, Görlitz received an anonymous donation of €500,000 every year. Right, now I'm going to remove that from screen. If I can find it, just give me a second. Yeah, it's down there somewhere. And remove that from screen. Okay, I just want to, because I brought this picture along, I just want to say thank you to the gentleman on Unsplash who actually provided it. I'm going to take off the overlay, so that's removed. And just for a moment, if you indulge me, I'm going to go full screen so you can actually see the facade behind me, which may well be one of the 4,000 buildings of historic value in Görlitz. Angelika, it's over to you.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope to see you again in 2 weeks' time when we will be looking at a place in Germany beginning with, oh, what comes after G? H.
Hamburg.
I don't know yet.
Something not as well known as Hamburg.
Haven't decided yet.
Oh, tease. Right. Okay. From Angelika and me in Wiltshire, England, take care and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Tschüss von
Tschüss
mir.
von mir.